options with some of these grips. We can all do the exact same stuff, which is fine. We got to get better at our basics. But everybody needs stuff that's unorthodox, or at least this. I wouldn't say this is unorthodox. It's just stuff that other people don't do as often. You know, you're going to get cross-side, and this is going to be a common thing to get the key lock. But they're going to block that, and then what do you do there? You know, everybody's got their hand in. You know, maybe I'm grabbing his hand from underneath this way. Now I'm fighting it here, you know, and then I'm setting my key lock this way, and then maybe that's how I got my grip. You just got to play with stuff because you got to get to certain you know, avenues to get the same thing. And a lot of times when I'm working jiu-jitsu, I'll pick a position or a grip or something that I'm trying to work on, and I'll get, there's a dog.
You think?
There's a, what is it, animal hospital beside us.
Oh.
They kill dogs. I try to get to a certain position, and then I'll figure out how many ways is it to get to there, how hard is it to get to that position, and what moves are there from that position. So I'll go, all right, how do I get to this arm thing? Well, he fought me this way, I'll do this, I'll grab like this, oh cool, I got that. And you have your own way of getting to this arm thing. Then you go, what moves do I have? I go, well, from there, I got that weird bow and arrow, those 2 bow and arrow chokes. You know, there's probably a billion moves I haven't thought of. I can step over. You got a triangle this way. You stick your leg through, flexible, you got a triangle this way. But one that I got pretty good at hitting was once I got this far, I'd get my hip real close to his arm, and I'd start walking here to where I had to line our armpits together. So I'd walk here, walk here, walk here. It's a crank from here, but once I get about this far, I take my hand out, keep my pressure, and then I go for the Darce stroke. So I'm sticking my hand under. Once I get this, maybe I shove here, and I finish the Darce from there. I'm just using the same grip and set the Darce up. And this is probably something you're going to hit from cross-side over mount. Because if you do this from mount, you probably don't have to dismount, but it's off that same grip. So however you get the grip, you don't have to use the one I started, you just have to figure out a way. I got pretty good at doing this. I was doing this, I'd fight this key lock, and then I'd go for it. This was like a setup I used for a while, you know. Sometimes I would do this, I would lock my hands up under his elbow, and I'd drive this up, you know, and then I'd get my hand on top, and then I hit this, and then I go here. These are just ways to get this grip. I started to like this grip. But to get him up on his side, I check his hip so he doesn't follow me, and I line our armpits up. Right here, if you're an asshole, you're the crank right here. It's really deep. Okay? Or if it's no D, this is legal. Keep your hip pressure to let go of his head. And then this goes underneath. If you can't get it, tripod up, move his head, and get this under. My armpit has to line up with his tricep. I'm here, and I'm crushing him. I'm not turning, I'm just crushing him. Drop my hip, okay? And just hit the Darce on that side. Let me do it here, So, this feels like I'm strong-arming this position, but this is the truth. Once I get his arm like that, I can strong arm the position even if I am smaller. I just need, if you're a smaller guy, you might need a trick to get to that position. You just can't force the position, but once you're there, it's over for that person. As far as manipulating them, like Larry's bigger than me, so I might get cross-eyed on him, and I might not be able to do this and get my arm there, but I might have, you know, I might get like this and shove him over this way and start grabbing his arm, then I get it. I can't force his arm there because he's bigger. But once he's there, even though he's stronger, man, this is a horrible position to be in. His neck's not going to let him do what he wants to do, so he's just going to have to go, I hope this idiot gets off of me, or he somehow gets this hand away, and then he can fight, or he somehow gets his arm out from underneath me, you know? So I'm walking him here, and once I line our armpits up, I take my hand out, but I keep this hip pressure. I'm going under it. Now, if I can't get it, I pick his head up, and this is here, okay? My
Armpits on his tricep, I lock this up. I crush, squeeze, and hit the darts. Alright? Pressure on chokes, how close you are to them matters much more than how hard you can squeeze. Alright?